we're back today to tackle medium and maybe hard mode on this game. So I'm going to go through a few pointers with you right now. So first of all, we're going to look for some big numbers. And we know each row and column is exactly 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. So if we find a number that adds up to 6 or 7, we know we can figure out pretty much where everything in that column or row is, because it'll tell you what to click in order. So 1 and 5, add them together, you get 6, and because there's two numbers, I'll show you how this works in a minute, this will get you to 7. And you know it's in order too, right? So 1 and then 5 gives you all 7 slots. 1, the gap between them, and then 5. So what you've got is you can count the gaps as part of the total. So basically, let's try this one. 1, 2, 2. That adds up to 5, and if I count 1 for each gap, that adds up to 7. So if I get a 7, I know exactly where every single part of this row is, because it will tell me in order. 1, skip, and 2. Get it? 1, 2, and 2. And you kind of look for opportunities like that everywhere. Probably the next big one to take a look at here is 6. So 6 is not 7, and there's no gap slots to count here, so you have to be a little crafty. If I were to put 6 together like this, it could go in one of two different ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In both of those cases, all 5 of these are clicked. I just don't know whether it's here or here. So what I'm going to do is leave it like that. Show you another little technique here. So we know this one's 4, and we know this slot right here is already clicked. So that limits the number of places you can put 4 blocks together. It could either be 1, 2, 3, 4, or it could be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know this one and this one are clicked. So you can get that done. We don't know if this one or this one is clicked, so we gotta leave it where it is. But I'll give you a little cheat here. We know this one is not it, because this row has 2, and the only possible options remaining for 2 is these 2 or these 2. So it's definitely not this one, and it's also not this one, or this one, or this one. I clicked on the flag mode here to set that. Alright, so what should we do next? Well, there's a couple other things we can figure out. This is 1 and 1. So we know these can't be clicked, because otherwise there would be no gap. And we know all the numbers in this row are 1s, so these 2 can't be clicked either. So the remaining 1 could either be here or here, but we don't know where it is yet. We'll have to figure it out. Same thing for this row. 1 is already clicked. The 3 could either go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Those are the only options. So we know this one is clicked, and we know this one is not available. Again here, we know that one's not available, but we don't know where the other 2 ones are clicked in yet. So we gotta figure that part out. So one thing to note, bros, you gotta realize that your numbers are different than what you see here. So I'm explaining the concepts, but it's gonna be different on your board. So let me show you another technique here. So for 1 and 2, taking this one right here, so we've got a 1 and a 2 to fit. You can't fit it here, you can't fit both of them here, because that would be 1, 2, and there'd be no gap, which would be a 3, so that's not possible. So we know the 1 goes here, and the 2 has to go here, because it won't fit over there. So these are clicked in. Alright, let's take a look for other opportunities. So we know this is part of the 3, because if we clicked in all 3 of these, it would be a 4. So we definitely know that that is closed. So we have a little bit more information. And now we know this is the 2 because it starts with a 2. So that has to be clicked in. And then this filled in for us, so we know that's a 4 now. We know we can click that off. We know this is the 3 because we don't know if it's 3 here or 3 here, but we know these are definitely clicked in either scenario. We know this is blocked off. We know this is blocked off now. 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 So we've solved it. So basically, by process of elimination, we figured everything out. So general idea, start with the big numbers first and try to get a complete row, or eliminate all the possible combinations to get where you want to go. So that's the basic stuff. Let's get rid of this. I don't think we need some pirate earrings, right? Yeah, let's get rid of some pirate earrings. Let's try it again on hard. And hard is harder. But the same concepts apply. So we know columns are all 10 and rows are all 10 in length. So let's see what we can figure out with that information. Let's try to find some big numbers here. So 1, 5, and 2, that adds up to 8. We've got 3 numbers 2, so we can add 2 for the gaps there. So this is going to be a full row that we know because it adds up to 10. So 1 plus 5 plus 2, and then 2 gaps equals 10. So 1 gap, 5, gap 2. We figured out the whole row. There's another trick because we got the whole end row figured out. We know the bottom number gets fixed to the bottom of the row. So I can do this. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 5. We don't know that one, but we know this one is filled in 4. And we know this is 2. And now we can eliminate some options here. And we've made some progress. Alright, so let's take this row. So we've got a 2, a 2, and a 1. So the 2 could be here, the 2 could be here, we don't know, but in either case, that one's clicked in. And we know that the next number is a 2. And so it can't go there, because otherwise it would be a 3, so it has to go there. And this one is not an option. So these are clicked because we've got 1s on the end, and then we have to fit a 2 and a 1 in here, but there's not enough information to tell you what it is. Let's see, this is a 4, so a 4 could fit here, a 4 could fit here, but in either case, both of these are clicked, so we have a little info there. You know, that's a 4 and a 1, but we don't know what else. We know this is a 4, so that and that are clicked in. And we know these are blocked off. And we know it's a 1, and the next number is a 5, so we actually know what this is already. And we don't know where the 1 goes if we go in either position. Alright, let's take a look at this one. 4 and 3. So 4 and 3, that tells us the remaining part of the row. So we got 3 there, 4 there, and now we got all the info we need. Alright, so we got 3, 1, 1. So this is definitely clicked because we know the 3 could go there, or the 3 could go there. And we don't know these 2 yet. But we know that one. This is a 1, so that's blocked off. This is all 1s. So we got 1, 2, we need to fit in 2 more 1s in this row, and the only place 2 more 1s could fit is right there. Okay, let's see. So that's a 4, that's definitely clicked in. And we don't know where else that goes. We don't know where else that goes. We don't know where else that goes. We don't know enough info there. We know this is a 3, so it has to fit there. 1. This is 1, so this is a 4. That tells us the whole row. 3 could go there or there. We don't have enough info. 2, yep, that's a 2. 2, that's definitely a 2. So this is blocked. And then another 1 to fit in, but we don't know where it goes. The 2 has to go there. We don't know the 3 yet. 2 has to go there. We don't know the 3 yet. Let's see, 2, 3, so that's clicked in and that's clicked in. 1, the 2 has to go here, it can't go there, otherwise it would be 2 1s, so that's clicked. And this is blocked. don't have enough info there. Let's see, what else could we look up? That's the 2 at the top. So we know that one. So 2, 1, 2, 1. That could go there, but this is not an option anymore. Let's see, do we have enough info here? Nope. Do we have enough info here? Yes. So this has to be the 1, because this is already 3. That's the 4. And now we have enough info to do this one too. Not enough info yet. Not enough info yet. 1, 2, 1. So you have 3 keys at the bottom. This is basically telling you how many mistakes you can make. So you can occasionally make a mistake, and it will be okay. You've still got 2 more errors to make. So sometimes you can guess, just don't guess more than 3 times. It's better to know what you're clicking on first. So that's it, bro. You take a look at the numbers, you find the big ones, you try to get a full row done, and then you just kind of circle around to do it over and over again until you figure out all the possible combinations. And that is it. So if you like this tutorial, subscribe, like it, do all that good stuff. If not, no worries. All right, that's it. Thanks, bros.